my lovely little snakelets, it's Hebi here, and today we're going to be reacting to One Piece chapter 1129, Livedolls. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, you can. If you would like to join the Discord to stay up to date with any news or relevant chapter information, you can do that as well. And if you would like to support me by buying me a coffee, you can do that on Buy Me a Coffee. All links are down in the link tree down below. Okay, so time for some news. If you've been living under a rock for the past 24 hours, the anime is going on hiatus. Yeah, hiatus until 2015 in April. So we won't be having any new episodes. But what we will be having is remastered episodes from Fishman Island onward. We also have a One Piece short film called One Piece Fan Letter that we'll be releasing, and it is super exciting to be a One Piece fan right now. So let's start the chapter, shall we? Okay, so let's start with the cover page. It's Yamato watching Tama be trained by Shinobu. Don't really fucking care about it. So let's move on to the actual chapter. The citizens are freaking out due to Luffy smashing the mirror last chapter. They believe the sky is falling and are running around like headless chickens. They scream to the sun god to calm the fuck down because he's enraged due to, obviously, the destruction the Straw Hat crew have made. The sun god sees his pets, aka servants, unconscious outside of the cage in which the diorama is placed in. The Straw Hat crew are now atop the cat and are trying to escape the diorama. Luffy tells the cat not to damage the Lego buildings as they have taken a long time to create. Of course, these are not actually Lego, as the Lego company may sue for copyright infringement, so it's just some generic nameless block. I know, they are a little sue happy, these companies. Okay, so the sun god shouts at the cat, telling it to stop. Usopp is happy that the cat has chosen, probably unwillingly, to help them. Luffy asks where they're going while sitting on top of the cat's head, and Zoro says that it looks so big that it must be a giant's room, while Sanji says it's endless. Nami then tells the group that it shouldn't be too much longer as they're almost out. She then throws a map to Luffy that she somehow got her hands on and tells him to look at the mirror, as you can see the outline of the door. And if you look even closer, you'll notice that the clouds are fake and they're already halfway through the country. The sun god then screams that even with the world map, you can't escape as this is one giant prison. He then tries to catch the Straw Hat crew using a bug net, but Zoro cuts right through it. The crew is able to make their escape just as the townspeople tell the sun god what has happened to the giant e-god. It seems that the giant e-god was a carnivorous man-eating bunny. The sun god then bursts into laughter, happy that he's underestimated the Straw Hat crew. As they made a mess of his world, the citizens, or now that we know they are prisoners, rise up and say now is the most likely time that they will ever get a chance to flee. The sun god excitedly says this is fun, and also Hydrogen may be your ally, but I don't give a fuck. Usopp then uses Skull Bomb green grass on the barrier. As they're getting close, the explosion temporarily blinds the sun god. Usopp says If only he could break the mirror. He could only break the mirror, but not the wall. Luffy tells him that's all good, and he's got this. The sun god, still, I guess, stunned, continues by saying how exciting this is. It feels like he's kind of an RPG nerd, and it's kind of falling very cringingly on me. He continues by calling out the Straw Hats by name and saying it's wonderful that they've made their way to him. And Luffy then uses an attack to smash the wall, and Nami then asks Usopp if they would be blamed for a natural disaster while smiling with a sinister look on her face. We totally know what's gonna happen, right? She's gonna use Zeus. Usopp replies to her by saying he doesn't think so. She's like, great! Nami's gonna use Zeus. Sanji says he understands Nami's rage and wants to beat the fuck out of the sun god. That's because he got to play with Nami and change her clothes. We then get a flashback where we see Mugen, the giant raven, bring Road the Sunny. So I don't think Road's the sun god, but he had the Sunny and half the crew, because their eyes don't look the same. I'm so fucking confused. So this is a flashback. The crew is all asleep, but we are missing Robin, Brooke, Frankie, and Jinbei, so I'm assuming they're with the rest of the giant pirates. Road seems to be opposed to the new giant pirates becoming allies to the Straw Hats until he sees Nami and starts to simp over her. More of a Robin fan, so I don't get it. Road notices that they are starting to stir, so he gasses them and makes them sleep a little bit longer. He then tells the unconscious Straw Hats that they'll be in for a shock when they awaken again. So this confirms he's not the sun god. So could the sun god be Loki still? We then move out of the flashback, and we have the sun god telling the crew that they don't know where they are, so they should just stay put. Nami then asks if Zeus is ready, to which he says, I'm ready, and Nami and Zeus zap the fuck out of the sun god. Yep. It was so obvious when she said natural disaster. The citizens, prisoners, start to freak out, but also are fleeing for their lives, as Luffy says, nah, we're going, and uses Kongan to blast the wall. So we're escaping the prison. This is exciting. I'm starting to have hope for Elbaf. Yay! If you would like to comment, subscribe, join the Discord, or support me on Buy Me a Coffee, you can do that. All links are down in the link tree down below. Bye!